I'm Clinton Griffiths. Good news for beef producers, bad news for consumers. Beef prices in July surged to an all-time high. The new numbers show the average price for ground beef reached $6.25 per pound in July. Now that's up 13 cents from June. Ag Day's Michelle Rook is here. And Michelle, all this isn't stopping people from buying beef.
No, not a bit, Clinton. In fact, we've talked so much about how the recent record cattle prices have been driven by historically tight supplies, but the contributions of consumer beef demand just cannot be understated. Consumers are not backing away from any beef cuts despite higher prices at the grocery store. And the evidence of that is USDA's all fresh beef price also hit another record in July. Consumers are showing no signs of sticker shock when it comes to beef demand. USDA reporting retail beef prices for July at record levels, closing in on $9 a pound. That's up sharply from last month's record.
And certainly there is that demand story that retail prices, like with the July data that just came out that showed a 27-cent increase from the month of June, up to $8.90 per pound for beef. The consumer's demand for beef is just relentless here.
The retail beef price is also up 9.2% from last year, with individual cuts also setting records, including ground beef at $6.25 a pound.
You dive deeper into that report, and really all categories of beef continue to point higher. Choice beef was up almost 15%, and ground beef up 14%.
He attributes the demand for beef to years of genetic advancements made by cattle producers.
And I think that goes to just the continued quality improvements that we've had in the recent decades. Record percentages of choice and prime and upper 2/3 choice. A better quality product, you can gain a higher price.
And the current protein craze is also a contributing factor.
Add on top of that, some of the cultural movements valuing protein in the diet, including the weight loss drugs, and then just otherwise cultural attitudes towards protein. I think beef is a major beneficiary of that.
However, the economy and low unemployment rates are also supporting consumer spending for beef.
We are waiting for the consumer to balk. That's really the only thing that's going to turn beef prices lower is when the consumer says no more.
So as long as that demand holds, it will help keep cattle prices strong.
You know, that's the driver. We just don't have enough supply for the demand that we have for beef in this country.
I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.